everyone, Dana here, and in this video I am back with my parents.
Hey!
I would say back by popular demand because you seem to really enjoy the videos that I made with my parents before. I'll link to some of them up there, so thank you so much for joining me in another video.
Happy to do it.
Oh, that's so nice. More videos will be coming out in the Being a Woman series, but yeah, I just really wanted to film a video with my parents while I have them here.
Aww.
So first, I think we should say Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
We can say Frohes Neues Jahr. Frohes
Neues Jahr.
Welcome to 2020. This has been your first New Year's Eve here in Germany, right?
Yep.
Absolutely.
Yeah, so I've got a few questions for you to talk to you about your German New Year's Eve experience.
All right.
Are you ready?
Yes,
We're
let's
ready.
go.
Okay. What did we do to celebrate New Year's Eve last night?
Well, we had a dinner with fondue, cheese fondue with cut vegetables and fruit and
Salam.
and potatoes, and just really a very low-key type of meal.
From my experience living here in Germany, I would say that having cheese fondue is a pretty common New Year's Eve meal in Germany. Sometimes Stefan and I also have raclette instead of cheese fondue, but the raclette thing that we have is really small. It wouldn't be enough for 4 people. It's just like a little tiny thing for 2 people. Do you think there's a common food in America that people have for New Year's Eve? Like, there's nothing that comes to mind for us. We didn't have some common food that we had.
No, but whatever was on the menu for that night, that's what we ate.
Yeah, I don't think so. I think especially for like going into the evening, like to wait and celebrate, everyone seems to do it differently. We were reading earlier when we were talking about it that there are places in the US where maybe some people always have black-eyed peas or some people always have cabbage, but
For us.
No
for us,
traditions
and
in our family.
not in my experience
No.
with even my friends and stuff.
Please let us know down in the comments if there is a traditional food that you eat for New Year's Eve, or if you would say there's a common food that a lot of people where you live eat. What else did we do last night?
We watched Dinner for One.
Yes, I showed my parents Dinner for One. This was now also only the second time that I have watched Dinner for One. I'll link up there. I did a video where I watched Dinner for One and reacted to it. Yeah, Dinner for One. Had you ever heard of this before?
Never heard of it before, never.
Because it's an English thing. I mean, it's in English, and it's interesting that also in England, that they had never
They don't
heard
really
of it.
watch it?
No.
Yeah.
In Germany, though, it is really big, really popular. A lot of people watch it. Let us know also down in the comments, have you ever watched Dinner for One during New Year's? If you're not from Germany, is this a thing where you live? I think it's really interesting that an English language program is so popular here as like a tradition.
Yeah, I thought the intro was
The German
very
introduction,
interesting.
Yeah.
I really like that. I thought that was very interesting, the kind of German intro to it of this is what it's going to be, and yeah.
We translated it to my parents. We kept stopping and saying, this is what he's saying, this is what he's explaining. So would you say in the US, is there a movie or like a program that a lot of people around the US watch on New Year's Eve?
Just watching the ball drop at midnight.
Yeah.
That's about it. The ball at Times Square.
So when my parents booked their tickets for this trip and told us that they were coming, I already started telling them about the tradition here in Germany with the fireworks at New Year's Eve, because I'm sorry, I have to tell on you that my parents often don't stay awake until midnight on New Year's Eve.
No, definitely not.
No.
We used to.
We used to, but it's been many years since
Yes.
we did.
Yeah, and I told them, okay, you're gonna be here in Germany for New Year's Eve. You really can't go to bed before midnight because you will just get woken up.
Right.
And so I told them about the tradition of the fireworks here in Germany. I told you about it.
Yes.
I told you what to expect. Was that what you were picturing? Like what I told you? Did it surprise you? Did it were you expecting that?
No.
It was way more than anything I had expected.
Yeah.
More fireworks all over the neighborhood, almost professional fireworks like we would have in the U.S. Sparklers and bottle rockets and tube fireworks that were going up in the sky all over. They actually started a little before midnight.
Yeah, but not a lot.
And they lasted for a good 45 minutes.
Longer.
Yeah, longer.
Longer. I mean, they went really rapid fire for about 45 minutes, but they went on for after that. And I think for me, the interesting part was I was expecting, like, okay, someone would send up one, and then there would be another one, and then another one.
Yeah.
But I guess they come packaged that when you light it, that it kind of goes a couple, and then it does this rapid fire, and then all of a sudden it's kind of like massive amounts of them all at once and going up. And they went pretty high up in the air, and we could see them over some pretty tall buildings. So I think that's what amazed me, is how professional, or how high they went and how big they were.
And all the smoke. I mean, there was so much smoke in the neighborhood that by the time we walked home, it was like walking in the fog.
Dad mentioned like that they seemed like professional ones, that he knew from the US. When you say that, I mean, professional ones.
Yeah.
In the US, a lot of times the city or the town will put on a fireworks
Right.
show.
Right.
You've lived in several different places in the US. Have you ever seen something like this where
No.
people are doing it?
Not like to this extent.
Not to this
People
extent.
would shoot off a firecracker
Here or there.
Here or there, but nothing like that.
We never really lived, or I never really lived, where they were legal, or it was that you could have a few of them, but you had to buy them elsewhere, or people would buy them and bring them in. They would have 5 that they would set off, and you call them bottle rockets, I guess. So, and 1 or 2 here or there.
Like yesterday, people could buy them at the grocery
used.
store.
At the grocery store.
Yeah.
I've never seen them at the
heard of
grocery
that
store,
before
except
either.
for like maybe little sparklers or something. But
yeah.
so this displayer that many people would be out doing it. I mean, that was amazing.
Yeah.
It really surprised you.
It was
It
very
did.
surprising.
It did.
It's the lasting memory from last night.
Yeah. Yeah. And my dad kept asking, like, do you think they're going to stop now? Because he was exhausted.
Right.
At midnight, he was
Right.
already like, can I go home? Can I go back to the hotel and sleep? Mom was like, they're
No.
still going.
No,
so
I'm not going.
we watched the fireworks from inside.
Right.
We were not outside. We were just standing there at the window,
Yeah.
looking.
And when we left, there was one area in the plaza where they were really active, where a lot of people were shooting them off. And we walked out kind of a back way and around. And just as we came out from around a corner, one went
Yeah.
up, right?
Oh.
Like
Scared
kind of
us.
they didn't know we were coming there, right? And so it went up right there, and we were like, oh, and I was like, okay, quick.
Yeah.
Go home, quick.
Not this year, but I think last year, one of the fireworks must have hit our window because it burned a hole through the mosquito net that we have.
Right.
So,
We saw a couple of them where they had them either in the ground or in a bottle, I don't know which, and it was supposed to go straight up and it went sideways. So I could see where that would happen.
Yeah,
yeah. So it's a good thing we didn't have our window open.
Yeah.
for sure.
This morning, you came with photos of like, oh my god, there's so much trash.
Yeah, that's true.
I was surprised at how, and I took the photos only, I guess I should have figured that you guys would have seen it, but for some reason it was just so, I mean, the whole sidewalk in the plaza was just
Covered with
covered. I mean, there was not a space that didn't include
exploded fireworks, debris.
exploded fireworks. Yeah.
And even today, there was still like a haze in the air.
Right. You can
Yeah.
still smell it.
Yeah, you could still smell it, and there was still like a haze in the air.
Made me realize just how many were set off
Yeah.
the night before. That even though we were watching them go up over 45 minutes, it didn't occur to me how much of the caps or casings were left.
Yeah, and that does make me sad when I see all the debris, The nice thing was I did also see today
It got cleaned up pretty quickly.
some
Yeah.
kids going around and cleaning it up. So,
So
our question for you is, how did you celebrate New Year's Eve this year? And what are some of the common traditions that you have in your family? Or how is New Year's Eve celebrated where you live? Are there fireworks where you live? Are they put on by the town, or are they put on by, you know, everybody? What are your thoughts on the fireworks? Do you like them? Do you not like them? What do you think? Please let us know in the comments below. Thanks so much for watching, and thank you so much, Mom and Dad, for joining me in another video.
We loved it.
Thank you also for joining me here in Germany.
It's always so good to come and visit.
Yeah.
Nice to see you and Stefan.
Yeah. Always fun.
So thank you so much for watching. I think I already said that. And don't forget to subscribe, hit the like button. There's the notification bell. Leave a comment, share the videos. I think that's it. I think we should say goodbye now.
Okay.
All right. You do remember? Do you remember what we do? There's an until next time first, right? You remember that?
Yeah, got it.
So, 1, 2, 3.
Until next time, Auf Wiedersehen.
So that was your first New Year's Eve in Germany.
That was great.
That was great.